Welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be taking a look at 7 motorcycles to avoid for high maintenance and repair costs. Number 7. Suzuki Boulevard M109R. Owning a Suzuki Boulevard M109R can feel like dating a high-maintenance celebrity. Glamorous, but not without its financial demands. This beast of a bike, with its powerful 1783cc V-twin engine, might turn heads on the road, but it can also drain your wallet faster than you can say oil change. Routine maintenance costs can stack up quickly, with oil changes averaging around $100 to $150, depending on where you go. Add in the price of premium oil and filters, and you're looking at a hefty bill for keeping that engine purring. Now, if you ever find yourself needing more extensive repairs, brace yourself. Engine work can run anywhere from $1,000 to $3,000, especially if you're facing a complete overhaul. And let's not forget those rear tires, because this bike is a heavyweight champion, and replacing them can cost upwards of $300 each. In the end, while the M109R is undeniably a thrilling ride, its upkeep is akin to maintaining a classic car, beautiful but demanding. Number 6. Indian Chief. Owning an Indian Chief motorcycle is like having a pet that requires constant pampering. If you don't keep up with its needs, it might just sulk in the garage. For starters, expect to shell out around $1,000 annually for routine maintenance. This figure can balloon if you own a used model, as older bikes often require more frequent attention. Let's break down some specific costs. A standard 5,000-mile service will set you back about $357, including labor and parts like synthetic oil and oil filters. If you think that's steep, some dealerships charge up to $1,000 for a 15,000-mile service. You might find yourself wondering if they're performing surgery on your bike rather than just changing the oil. And don't forget about the occasional unexpected repair. These can hit hard when you least expect it. The thrill of the open road can quickly turn into a financial pitfall if your Chief decides to throw a tantrum. In summary, while the Indian Chief offers a unique riding experience, be prepared for the financial commitment that comes with it. Just remember, every dollar spent on maintenance is a dollar closer to that sweet ride through the sunset. Number 5. Harley-Davidson Road King. The Harley-Davidson Road King is a classic American cruiser that comes with a hefty price tag, not just for the bike itself, but also for its maintenance. These costs can range from about $1,000 to $16,000 annually, depending on how often you ride and how well you stick to the recommended service schedule. Every 1,000 miles, expect to shell out between $250 and $450 for basic services like oil changes and brake checks. By the time you hit the 10,000-mile mark, those costs can escalate significantly, with some services costing upwards of $600. If you're not diligent about maintenance, you might find yourself facing even steeper bills due to unforeseen repairs. Think of it as the bike's way of saying, you should have listened. Moreover, the Road King's love for high-quality parts means that even routine replacements can hit your wallet hard. Tires alone can run you around $300 each, and don't forget about those fancy aftermarket upgrades that can easily add another $1,000 or more to your annual expenses. In short, while riding a Road King might make you feel like the king of the road, your bank account might beg to differ. Number 4. Kawasaki Vulcan 1700 Voyager. The Kawasaki Vulcan 1700 Voyager, while a beauty on 2 wheels, can be a bit of a financial commitment when it comes to maintenance and repairs. With the yield price of around $19,700, it's not just the initial price that will make your wallet wince. Regular maintenance is essential for keeping this beast running smoothly, and that can add up quickly. For instance, oil changes every 2,500 miles might cost you about $20 for oil and filters, but don't forget the labor if you're not doing it yourself. Tires are another story. Expect to shell out around $200 to $300 per tire every 8,500 to 10,000 miles. If something goes wrong with that impressive 1700cc V-twin engine, brace yourself for repair bills that could easily reach into the thousands. But hey, at least you'll have a motorcycle that turns heads and offers a smooth ride. Just remember to budget not only for gas and insurance, but also for those pesky maintenance costs. Number 3. Triumph Rocket 3. The Triumph Rocket 3 is a beast of a motorcycle, but owning one comes with its share of financial responsibilities. With a service interval set at every 10,000 miles or annually, whichever comes first, riders can expect to shell out a pretty penny for maintenance. The average annual maintenance cost can range from $1,500 to $2,500, depending on how often you ride and the type of service performed. Why the high costs? Well, let's dive into the numbers. An oil change alone can run between $100 and $150, and don't forget about the air filter replacement every 10,000 to 15,000 miles, which adds another $50 to $100 to your tab. If you're thinking about repairs, brace yourself. A simple brake pad replacement could cost around $200 to $300, while more complex repairs like clutch or engine work can easily escalate into the thousands. In short, while the Rocket 3 offers an exhilarating ride that makes your heart race, it also has a knack for making your wallet feel lighter. So, if you're planning on taking one home, make sure your budget is as robust as the bike itself. Number 2. Honda Goldwing. Owning a Honda Goldwing is like having a luxury yacht on 2 wheels. Impressive, but don't forget the maintenance fees. When it comes to routine services, you might want to brace yourself for some sticker shock. For instance, the first service at 4,000 miles can set you back around $216, and that's just the beginning. By the time you hit 12,000 miles, you could be looking at a bill of approximately $385, which includes changing the oil and filters as well as brake and clutch fluids. It's like paying for a fancy dinner every few months, except this meal doesn't come with dessert. If you're thinking about tire replacements, prepare for another hit to your wallet. A pair of tires can cost around $450, plus an additional $125 for mounting and balancing. So, if you're not careful, your Goldwing could quickly become your gold wallet. In short, while the Goldwing is renowned for its reliability and comfort, its maintenance costs can feel like a never-ending subscription service. Number 1. Ducati Diavel V4. Owning a Ducati Diavel V4 can feel like a thrilling ride, but when it comes to maintenance and repair costs, the experience might take a sharp turn into the realm of sticker shock. The first service, typically around 600 miles, can cost you between $330 and $400 at a dealership. This isn't just an oil change, it's a full-on spa day for your bike, complete with labor rates that can hit $180 per hour. As you ride further into the ownership experience, be prepared for those costs to escalate. A 7,500-mile service can easily run you $600, which includes a valve check and more oil changes than you can shake a stick at. And let's not forget about those unexpected repairs. If something goes awry, your repair bill could skyrocket into the thousands, faster than you can say Ducati. In the end, if you're considering this beast of a bike, budget accordingly. You might want to set aside a few extra bucks for those surprise visits to the shop, because with great power comes great responsibility and a hefty maintenance bill. And with this, we have reached the end of this video. If you found it helpful, then make sure to like it and subscribe the channel for future upcoming videos.